Hello and welcome to the Dice by the Sword podcast. We release these podcasts every Wednesday in 2 easy-to-listen to pieces, so you can keep up to date with all the action and suspense of our campaign wherever you are listening from. Of course, if you want to check us out in real time and see everything unfold as it happens, then you can always head over to our Twitch channel, D20 by the Sword, to see us play every Sunday at 7 p.m. GMT. Now, get comfy, turn up that volume, and settle in for this week's episode of Nyxalia, an Aetherbound Saga, here at Dice by the Sword.
Hello everybody, and welcome back. Thank you so much for sticking with us through that break. All of you VOD watchers, welcome to your Thursday night's entertainment. This is part 2 of this week's episode of Nyxalia and Aetherbound Saga. Just before we get into the next half of this session, a little bit of a trigger warning for you people at home. There's going to be a lot of topic around grief and memory and the missing of people that might trigger some people if you kind of experience something like that in life. Please note this is all fictional. This is just made up story. None of this is inspired by true events. If any of you do get a little triggered, by all means, you can close the window for 5-10 minutes, come back afterwards. But just a little bit of a warning out there that we're going to get into a little bit of deep material over this next half. Thank you very much for sticking with us. Let's get back into it. Okay. You all arrive back into town. You see the first figure that immediately catches your attention is someone you saw just this morning. You see Old Man Tero stood outside his front door, clutching a wooden pipe, but his hand shaking. He's not far from you, but you all hear he mutters a name under his breath. Relda. She was my wife. I remember her. Made honeyed bread on winter days, and we'd been married 40 years. How could I forget? As tears stream down this man's face. God forgive me. I forgot her face. Girl, you walk over.
So she's going to place her hands on his shoulders. Very careful.
Oh, Charlie, you're cutting in and out a little bit. Let me just...
Oh, sorry.
It's okay. I'm just going to take the... Oh, you have no nosegate on, so let's do that and that. Okay. Go again.
Is that better?
Yeah, a little bit.
Okay, there we go. She's going to place her hands on his shoulders and just very carefully looking at him, say, to lose someone so important to you, it is unimaginable. To lose the most precious gem in your life breaks you. Your memories are to be cherished. The grief was too much for you. It can be too much for most of us. But you need to keep your memories alive, even though they will hurt you. They may even haunt you. But you must keep your memories alive to keep that person with you always. Do not try and hide from the pain. You must embrace it. It will be hard. It will also add to your sorrow. It will help each day mend. And every time you think of that person you have lost, smile and be glad that you got to spend that time with them. You got to dance with them. That they made the honey for you.
Make me a perception check, please.
22.
Oh, easy. As you're stood facing Old Man Tello, as he stood door wide open to his house behind him, you look, and out the corner of your eye, past his shoulder, the portrait that was hung over the fireplace of him dancing begins to shimmer as the image of his wife reappears on portrait. He looks up at you, tears streaming down his face. I'll never forget her again. Thank you. And he turns, and as he turns and stops, he catches the image, and he races in and grabs this picture off the wall, holds it, and just pulls it into his chest before falling to his knees in his own fireplace. As you all walk around town, there are various scenes like this. You see that there is a ripple effect washing over Meadowvale. You overhear people crying. Some people are sat with tears of joy that they can remember their loved ones once more. A couple of people come up to you, thanking you, as you're walking around checking up on people. And the village bell aloft in Temple of Eos begins to slowly and mournfully ring and toll out throughout Meadowvale. And as you're stood checking on people in and around the town square, you notice that the sun begins to dip low, casting the village in a golden haze. And a hush falls over the townsfolk. From the forest path that you travelled into town on, twinkling sound of bells and wind chimes drift on the breeze. As one by one, the caravan wagons of the Starcallers crest the ridge outside of town, draped in indigo silks of starlight mesh and glass lanterns that shimmer like galaxies caught in a jar. You see them slowly pull into the village through, and all you see is the Starcallers smile and nod towards you. As you hear calling out towards you, "The stars remember those the world forgets. Tonight we light up the world and light their names into the sky." Continue through to the southernmost point of the village before letting off candles, like the Chinese lanterns that, and a procession of them begin to rise in the sky. And with it, the evening. What would you guys be doing during this time?
As the Starcallers drive by and this guy says something to them as a group, and sort of, Chlora just leans and goes, "I don't remember these people at all. I missed this."
They're scared to go into town. They felt that there was something bad within the town, so they were delaying their arrival. We said we'd go ahead and clear the path for them, as we so often seem to be doing nowadays.
Indeed. But just because they were right doesn't mean they are right, as Starcallers. And, just walks off as, "You would like to buy some bread. And wash off the fucking paint off his face."
No one's going to tell him what's on his
Still doesn't
face.
know it's there.
He already knows, already told him. So yeah, I know where you'll sleep, Peanut. I know.
Yerel will want to go round to the townsfolk, be it in large groups or individual people, offering prayers, offering condolences, offering an ear, just to try and help those who may need an extra help to come to terms with what's happened and to understand that their grief is okay, their grief is to be felt. They would all do it together. Also not coming to terms with, but I suppose using her own history of guilt and grief to, I suppose, almost convince herself of what she's saying, to try and help the town heal.
As you're doing this, Cheryl, suggestion is made from one villager to the next that in the wake of what has happened, a memorial service take place that very evening. Word quickly spreads among the village folk and they set about. So as you're walking around checking on people and talking to them through their grief, they begin to busy themselves preparing the town square for this memorial service. What will everybody else be doing? Horik?
Coric's gonna find a quiet corner. He's gonna take a seat and he's gonna pull a scrap of paper out of one of his pockets quietly.
Oh, you keep cutting out, bud.
Okay.
Yeah, there's like a weird delay and then you keep cutting out.
Yeah, I don't know why that might be happening. But yeah, so he's going to find a quiet corner somewhere. And he's going to kind of take a seat in a quiet corner, pull out a scrap of paper that's in one of his pockets.
Mm-hmm.
And he's just basically going to kind of be looking at what's on the paper and thinking to it.
Okay. What are you going to be writing on this parchment? Are you going to be making us aware now, or are you going to be? Is that something you want to pick up later?
He's not writing anything. There's something already on it, and he's just kind of just looking at it, contemplating things.
Okay, excellent. You do so. You find a quiet corner of the square. Find a bench to sit down on as you pull this parchment out of your bag and just sit there, reading over it, looking over it, in quiet contemplation. Ulrich, Octavius, Peanut, what are you guys going to be doing?
As he went to buy a loaf of bread, what for some would be a not important gesture, for him would mean almost everything. As a rooftop, which he climbed on with the help of a ladder, he would be breaking the bread and eating one half, but putting the other one aside. As he's looking down at all the people, remembering of everyone that they had in their lives. He would just hold the other part of the bread and just hold it a little bit to the sky and say, "You would like this one, Pop. You really would. It's delicious." As a small tear would go down his cheek, and he would be eating it. As even if he's a noble, he has been taught that bread is the most important of luxuries.
What are you going to be doing?
How do I follow up from that? Okay. Pina's gonna go back into the forest. And she's gonna go that one red tree. The tree with the little red ribbon.
Mm-hmm.
And she's gonna count down and try to communicate with Elwyn again.
Okay. I'll come back to that in just a moment. Ulrich, what are you going to be doing?
Sort of watching everyone disperse into their own sort of path, so to speak. Ulrich kind of looks to them all and then to the townsfolk around him, and he feels a tad lost or a tad out of place in such a scene. He is used to celebration and triumph and sort of glory and party after such a victory, but this is mournful and it is sad and sorrowful, and there's not a feeling here he can really connect with yet. He's not known a lot of loss or a lot of death in his life or this kind of thing, so he follows Yerrel a little in her wake, kind of just watching his conversations happen and people talk about their loved ones and their memory, such a thing. And as he watches her go around, a small smile comes across his face, and he kind of feels a pang of guilt that she wanted to take his ring and he was so annoyed by it. And these are his friends and he truly cares, so he kind of wanders a little and tries to follow in her stead, sort of in his best way, trying to comfort or listen to anyone who may want to speak to a giant in this time. And he's going to make an effort to try and see if he can see that kid that wanted to talk to him and know about sort of giants and hear stories, and just see if that kid's wandering around anywhere, or if him and his mother or anything like that are just around.
Absolutely. I will, because you spent it in combat, I will give you a hero point if you can remember his name, Dan.
It was Kale.
It was Kale! You can have a hero point. Well done.
Thank you.
Well done. Very good.
We can't forget about that kid.
Yeah.
You
he's the vegetable that got me in trouble.
You don't see him immediately, but as the day turns to night and the townsfolk start to gather within the town square, you do spot Kale and his mother walking from their house down the road towards the town square. As he looks at you, and this smile beams across his face, and he turns and tugs at his mum. And he goes, "Mum, look, I told you I saw as a giant." As his mum turns and goes, "Kale, we've been over this. Of course you have." Oh. Usually he tells me that he's met a giant or a tiger, or he's seen a werewolf, and now, hi.
One of those times it was bound to be true. Hello. And hello to you, little warrior. I'm glad to see you are both doing well, I suppose.
Yeah, we're all right. I protected my mum and stuff like I always do, because I'm big and strong and that.
You have done me proud. You are a truly up-and-coming warrior. There is nothing more noble than protecting your family.
Well, yeah, and when I get to your size and I'm massive and that, just think of how many other people I can protect when I'm your size. I bet if anything ever came to your village, you just pick up a house or something and throw it at it.
Well, there's two of us, but definitely we would throw very large things. But if you want to get to my size, young Kale, you're going to need to eat all of your greens and all of your meat, Well,
I don't like vegetables. I keep telling my mum, but she tells me I have to eat them to get big. I thought it was all nonsense just to make me eat broccoli, but now you're saying it'll make me big.
Absolutely, it is part of your 6 a day, I suppose. Whatever meals you want, you should really.
Wow.
If you want to be like me, big and strong, you need to train. and eat all of your vegetables and food.
He spins in excitement. He goes, Mum, I only want to eat vegetables from now on. And I promise I'll eat every single one you give me. I promise I will. I want to be big like him. And you see his mum just kind of look down, look up towards you and just go.
He just sort of, he mouths, welcome, from sort of in the small.
Is that, and he kind of spins and kind of looks towards you. Is that, like, that little, like, lady with you that tells people she's a dragon when she's not?
She is off on her own little quest at the moment.
Oh, right.
I'm sure...
She terrifies me, you know. She chased after me in the square and then told me, and then said naughty words at me right behind the inn.
Ulrich's trying to stifle something of a laugh. He's like, it doesn't surprise me at all. She's
terrible person.
You have to get to know her to really understand what Peanut is about. But you all meet friends who are strange, and you will meet folks who are different, and you need to be able to embrace them all, young Kale. It is a big world, and there's lots of types in it. And if you're going to be strong, and you're going to protect them...
Yeah, I'm going to be massive.
Yeah, you're going to be 10 times my size.
Will I?
I hope so. I hope to see you towering over me in battle one day.
Oh my gosh, that's amazing.
You have to train real hard.
Oh, I'm going to train every day.
Working on every bit of yourself.
Will you train me?
Do you know what? If I have some time in the morning tomorrow and your mother sees fit, I don't mind swinging by and giving you a few lessons on basic battle.
Wow, Mum, can I? Can I really? The giant's gonna show me how to throw a house. Can I really do it? Okay, sure. As long as you're safe and you don't throw houses at any people, sure. And sorry, kind sir, I didn't catch your name.
Oh, Ulrich. My name is Ulrich.
Ulrich, my name is Vanessa. This is Kale. I will send him to the square in the morning. Thank you so much.
It is truly my pleasure. Please, I will take much of your time.
Come on now, Kale. Let's go. Oh, but can I not? Oh, all right. I hate these blooming things. As they walk off down the square towards the town square. Down the street towards the town square.
Ulrich, sort of looking after the two of them as they walk off into the town square, kind of grasps a hand and just... I remember when I held your hand like that, you seemed so much bigger. And then I grew up so much taller than you, Mom. Oh well. And he just takes off down that down that town path, just continuing to walk, talking to whoever needs talking to, and just trying to spread a little bit of Goliath cheer to the town.
Perfect. Peanut, you make your way back towards the tree with the red ribbon on the outskirts of the forest of Esselnir. Sit, calm your mind, and you count down. Only, when you get to 0, do not pass into your dreamlike state. Do not speak with Elwyn. Fortunately, you have been unsuccessful this time.
She's gonna put her hand just rest it on the tree, where he reached out to touch her hand before. She's gonna put her hand just against the tree, and she's gonna close her eyes, and she's just gonna say, I don't often get to say goodbye to people. A lot of the times they just leave. But hey, if you're finally at peace, will you let Pickles, my sister, know that I miss her? And that I'll see her soon. Real soon. And she's just gonna sit, legs crossed, in front of the little tree.
You do. You sit there a while. And as the night creeps in, you stand and you make your way back towards the town. That night, the town gathers in the town square in the middle of Meadowvale. 100 villagers, standing in silence. The Starcallers form a perfect ring, each placing a crystal lantern on the earth. With whispered prayers, the lanterns begin to rise, glowing softly, with the names etched into their glass of everyone who is being mourned. They float up, drifting like fireflies towards the stars, and one by one, the villagers speak the names of those now remembered, and these names are being spoken out. The villagers, some break into tears, others hold one another close. The names are spoken out, they glow inside of crystal. As the final lantern ascends, one of the Starcallers steps forward and says, "We name them, we know them, and we carry them." And with that, ceremony comes to a close. You all stay a moment. You are banded together still, but you are silent. All of you individually remembering things, people, places, loved ones. Coric, thoughts of home. Geralt, family. Ulrich, the great tree on which you used to play. Being not your friends, those dear friends in the circus. Octavius, you have just one solitary figure in mind. Your father. The evening is coming to a close. Do you guys go to the tavern?
I mean, it has been a long day, but maybe we head for one drink.
Yeah.
Together.
Yeah. Let's do that.
In our own way.
You all head off towards the tavern in the village. It's busier than it has been the previous night. Seems people share the same thought, having solemn drinks as they share stories of those loved ones they miss. You five find a quiet table in the corner. You're given whatever you want to drink, no charge. You are given food as you spend the rest of the evening together.
And just out of...
You are given keys to the rooms you rented the night before as well. You have got rooms for the night.
Octavius would just hand out the foods and drinks. And to Peanut, he very slowly would give in the bowl of food. As he looks at a... Eat up.
Oh, it's okay. I have my cookie. She's just gonna sit and eat her cookies. They're very stale and like soggy cookies, but she's just gonna sit and eat them, and then she's gonna pull out cheese, and she's just gonna sit and talk to him.
Begins to eat Peanut's stew.
Yeah.
You were gonna say something.
Is there anything anybody would like to do before we bring the night to a close?
Would I have seen Coric before I left, because we were kind of like the last two? Would I have seen him go sit off on a bench and pull out the parchment?
I think you may have caught it, like, in your periphery as you were going towards the forest, but how much attention you pay to it is up to you.
And that's fine. I just wanted to see if it was something like I was able to see him just go off and do. I'm just gonna like tap him. Hey.
Hello.
So I saw that you went and you had the piece of paper in your hand. Were you coloring in too?
No. And he's just gonna pull it out, and he's gonna open it up and sort of pass it over, and you're gonna see quite a detailed sketch, and it's gonna be a gnomish woman with kind of tight curly hair and a little bit of a pinafore, and then sort of a young, I'm trying to think what gnomish ages are like, but a relatively young boy, and he's going to basically lean in and he's going to say, so this is that's Maida. That's she's my pride and joy. She's the love of my life. And that's Didlet. He's a bit of a prick, but I love him to bits. I was just kind of thinking how empty everyone must have felt. You know, thinking of if I could remember them, it would be it'd be horrible. So it's going to be hard for everyone here, but it's a gift. It's a gift that we've given them. And he's going to fold it up and just put it away and start sipping on his drink.
Wow, I forgot that you had a kid and stuff. That must be really hard that you're so far away from them.
It's yeah, I miss them, but I know they're safe. That's important, and I can remember them, which
yeah, that's a big one.
Yeah, that's hit home today, definitely.
Yeah, I can imagine. Did you get to say goodbye to them?
Yeah, I managed to prepare before I left. I didn't just disappear. So yeah, we had a moment together. But I'm a bit of a man of few words, so
yeah, I've noticed.
Didn't say too much.
Yeah. Yeah. Seems to be your whole thing. Yeah, I guess I've never really got to say goodbye to anybody. Everyone just leaves me before I can say goodbye. So I was really hoping that I could find Elwyn again. But I tried. I tried to get to talk to him, but I just hope that he's at peace. And I asked him to say hi to my twin sister for me. I didn't get to say goodbye to her either. Where's that drink?
Right here.
Shut up. Drink my own urine.
As you all finish your drinks and food, you make your way up the stairs to your individual room. Bid each other good night. Head into your rooms and settle down. As you all come to the end of a very, very stressful day. And that is where we're going to bring this session to a close. For most of you.
Don't like that.
The night is still.
It's
I
changed.
don't like that. Good night.
Beyond the warm hearths and hushed whispers of the whispering tankard, the forest of Esselnir slumbers under a velvet sky. Silver moonlight cuts through the trees in long slats, illuminating twisted roots and fallen leaves with an eerie serenity. A hush has fallen over the land. And within that silence, I'm just going to change this music. Let me just find something a bit better for
Oh,
this.
thank God.
You find
1
a
second.
squirrel who finds a nut, and it's the end of
1
the
second.
session.
Right, we all say good night, bid you farewell, have a good night.
Yes, that's how it ends. And that's it. Nothing else is happening.
There we are. This is better.
Okay. Actually worse, but
And within that silence, a single shape cuts through the shadow and light, swift, silent. Yerril lies asleep in her modest room at the tavern, the bed worn and creaky, grown softly beneath her. She doesn't stir as a faint shimmer of violet magic brushes over her brow. A sleep enchantment. Precise. Practiced. Before she can even dream, her world slips into darkness. Yerril,
Yeah.
you awaken with a cold jolt. Your head pounding and swimming. Your arms are bound. Your wrists are lashed tightly with leather cord behind your back, and your legs are loosely tethered at the ankles with the same leather straps. You are sat, tied upright against the base of a wide, ancient tree, its bark coarse and gnarled like aged bone. The cold of the earth seeps into your feathers. Sounds of Meadowvale are gone. Here there is only the quiet rustle of wind through the leaves, and the steady beat of your heart. You are alone. Until you are not. From behind one of the crooked trees ahead of you, a shadow moves. Slowly and deliberately. Tall, broad-shouldered, cloaked in maroon and blackened feathers. Her feathers are a midnight black streaked with red rust-like colour. Her talons clicking lightly against the roots, her eyes gold and piercing, gleam like predators in the moonlight. Yelir. She steps forward and says nothing. She just watches, cold, measured. Her head tilts slightly, the way a hawk sizes up a mouse before it pounces.
No, this isn't. No. Ellie, that's not. This is a nightmare. This isn't real. You're not alive.
Her head
You're not
tilts
alive.
once more.
Ellie, talk to me. Talk to me. Show me this is real. You're not alive, Ellie. No.
I told myself I wouldn't come. That I'd obey father's orders, but I couldn't. I needed to see the look in your eyes. I need to see if you even remember what you left behind. You ran, Yerril. You turned your back on your blood, on me! On everything we fought for! She stops. Her beak clenched, her feathers ruffling in agitation. Do you know what they called me after you vanished? The shadow of a traitor. I bore your shame in silence. You know what it was like. holding mother in my arms as she died, listening to her last breath while you were off pretending to be free. She called for you. Even then, her perfect daughter. Not me, not the one who bled in the field where your name was spat like poison. And father, he was never the same. Your disappearance shattered him. He burns with rage now. A fury.
He burns with rage.
I have
he
never
burns with
seen.
rage.
Every...
The rage he feels, does he? Oh, he feels rage. I feel anger burning through my veins ever since that day happened. You were not supposed to be there. Neither of you were.
No. But I was, and what did I do? I became what you never could. I surpassed you in every way. I had to. Or be drowned in your ghost while you played hero. I was reforged in flame. You think you're strong because what? You saved a village because you carry guilt like it's a shield. I am stronger than you have ever been. While you were saving villages pretending to be someone else, I was clawing my way back to worth. Every mission, every target, every kill was proof I wasn't the traitor's sister. And I didn't need to abandon my family to become that. And still, she leans down, almost crouching, and leans forward. I whisper your name. The disaster, the disappointment, the myth. You think this life you've made, this group of adventurers makes you free? You think they will save you? She pauses. They don't know who you are, Yerl. I do. She steps up. And with a smooth, rehearsed motion, she draws a sleek, curved longbow, a black lacquered weapon trimmed with golden filigree, and a single arrow gleams in her clawed hand as she knocks the arrow to the string. Her voice lowers as she pulls the string back. Run all you want, big sister, but even ghosts have a way of catching up. And without hesitation, she looses the arrow. And that is where we're going to end tonight's session.
Oh, that's with the disadvantage. It's close range. It's a long-range weapon.
I said she steps back.
Sorry, I didn't hear that bit. I didn't hear that.
Yeah, she stepped forward is what I heard.
Yeah, I heard it too. She knelt down and everything. Mm-mm. You're fine, Yerl, don't worry.
That is where we're going to end tonight's session.
Well,
So, new character?
Maybe. Might be needed.
That's concerning.
No.
Anyway, we'll leave that there for now.
Oh, will we?
Everyone, that does bring us to the end of our session. Thank you, everyone who has watched this evening. Luke, who are we raiding tonight?
I'm just looking at a channel called Solution.
Amazing.
Spelled with zeros and sevens, just to make my life difficult.
Excellent. Well, that is all that we have time for this evening. Thank you, everyone who has tuned in. Please make sure you tune in next week to find out what has happened. We will be sending you to this other channel, Solution, who will be doing TTRPG stuff. Please make sure you stick around for the raid, put some comments in, tell them that you've come from this amazing game, and enjoy that next stream we send you to. For the VOD watchers, we'll see you next week. Everyone else, we will see you next week. Thank you very much. Take care. Good night. Bye.
Well, we hoped you enjoyed that as much as we did. Hit all of those notification buttons, and if you liked what you heard, subscribe to us on the social media platform of your choosing to be kept in the loop with all that goes on here. Thank you so much for listening to us, and we hope to have you back soon.